Okay, so today we're diving into Legacy Warriors.
And they're
Yeah.
doing some really interesting stuff with financial education.
Yeah.
And I've got their website pulled up here, legacywins.org.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they've got a YouTube channel and even an Instagram.
Wow, that's impressive.
I know, right? It's not every day you see a financial education company going all in on social media.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You don't really think
What exactly are we
some-
dealing with here? Like,
Yeah.
what's the elevator pitch for Legacy Warriors?
Well, it seems like their big thing is this emphasis on legacy,
Okay.
which is interesting, right? It's not just about managing your money today. It's about building something that lasts.
Generational wealth.
Exactly. They're trying to shift the focus from short-term wins to long-term financial well-being for, like, your kids, your grandkids.
Which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I mean, that's how wealth is really built, right? It's
Yeah.
not about getting rich, quick schemes.
Absolutely.
It's about making smart decisions that pay off over time.
Exactly.
So how are they actually putting this into practice? I'm looking at their website now, and I see they've got these family fiscal contracts, which sounds kind of intense.
I know. I saw that too.
Mhm.
Seems like a pretty unique approach.
Yeah, they frame it as a way for families to get on the same page financially.
Okay.
Like actually sitting down and having those sometimes difficult conversations about money.
And they've got articles on how to discuss investing with young children,
Really?
which I think is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Getting them thinking about these concepts early on can make a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all about planting those seeds early,
Well,
right?
absolutely. Okay, so we've got the website, which seems very focused on like the family aspect of financial planning.
Mm-hmm.
But then they've also got this whole YouTube channel, which is interesting.
What do they got going on over there?
So it's a mix of stuff.
Okay.
They've got videos on budgeting basics, investing, even starting a side hustle. But it's not just talking heads like you might expect. They actually walk you through real life scenarios.
Oh, interesting. Like what?
Like one video I saw was all about negotiating the price of a car.
Wow.
Another one was about understanding different types of investments.
That's really smart.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot more engaging than your typical financial education stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there's the Instagram, which I have to admit I was skeptical about at first.
I hear you.
Like, how do you teach people about finances in a bunch of little squares?
Right.
But they actually do a pretty good job with it.
Really?
Yeah, they share bite-sized financial tips,
Okay.
motivational quotes, and even little snippets from their YouTube videos.
Interesting.
All very scroll-friendly.
So they're really trying to meet people where they are,
Yeah, exactly.
integrating financial literacy into their everyday lives.
Which I think is really smart because not everyone has the time or the attention span to sit down and read a financial planning book or watch an hour-long YouTube video. But if you can get those little nuggets of wisdom while you're scrolling through Instagram,
Right.
it could actually make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got this multi-platform approach, a big focus on building generational wealth,
Mm-hmm.
and this real knack for making financial education engaging.
It's true.
What's the takeaway here?
I think Legacy Warriors highlights how financial education is changing.
How so?
It's not just about balancing a checkbook anymore.
Yeah.
It's about empowering people to make informed financial decisions that can benefit them and their families for years to come.
It's a much more holistic approach.
Exactly. And it really makes you wonder, how do we measure the long-term impact of these kinds of initiatives?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Because we might not see the real results for generations.
It's a long game.
Exactly.
Well, that's something to think about. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but hopefully it's giving you some food for thought. Until next time.